All right, welcome to this daily sidereal forecast for Monday, June 15th. My name is Athen. So we're in the last day of this last lunar cycle as we gear up for the new moon tomorrow on Tuesday, which is happening also in Taurus. So this whole last lunar cycle, last 30 days, was about connecting to Mother Earth, being grateful for what we have, connecting to the material side of things, and that is certainly what this new beginning is shaping up this week in regards to. But here, conjuncting up to Mars has much more to do with our motivation, our drives, really getting active, really getting serious with a lot of this, what you might call earthly side of things. But today, with the last day of this balsamic phase, it is very important that we remain receptive. We use this time to go within. We have this conscious observation, and it's through this internal conscious observation we can allow the old energies to go from the lunar cycle, which will in turn make way for the new beginnings which are taking place this week. So this energy, though, interestingly, while it's lower energy of the moon phase, the sun and Mars are still very, very close, and there's a very strong active energy involved with it. So that's why I've been recommending things like exercise and working out, getting your physical body moving to perhaps release some of this energy that is brewing with these two masculine energies, the sun and Mars, very close to each other. But nonetheless, it is a good day to channel it into anything active, if it is work or what have you. Maybe these new beginnings are inspiring some exciting new things this week, perhaps, with the sun and Mars. But whatever it is, today, definitely taking it slow, going with the flow, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and look at the transits today. We've got this very nice transit, Jupiter trining up to Uranus. This is going within a 1-degree orb today. This has been a transit over almost the past year, and it's the third and final transit between these two planets with this trine. So it's the third last one. So the third transit is always about the final culmination and final integration of, in this sense, perhaps some new exciting things. Uranus is always about those sudden things, sudden changes, and Jupiter about our life path, our philosophy, our outlook on life in general. So here, for the next 2 weeks, being willing to change things up, changing our philosophy, changing our outlook, and maybe even changing our self-expression. Because Jupiter did recently go into Leo, which is actually a different type of energy than we're used to with this transit since the past year. So everything relating to our self-expression, our creativity, mixing it up there, finding freedom in that. And this is a spiritual kind of freedom because Uranus is in Pisces. So it's a good energy of optimism at the very least. There is also a tinge of excitement, perhaps unveiling for the next couple weeks. So I think we'll be feeling this a little bit as the day unfolds, but it'll be increasingly so for the next couple weeks. So I think just a heads up with that. Do look out for any possible opportunities because it can be perhaps aspecting your personal chart, which would be quite nice. But being willing to, again, just try new things and to see the upside, the optimistic and philosophical side of life, will be a good way to work with this energy. So there's no exact aspects going on today. I think the overall theme is certainly going to be the fact that we're in this balsamic phase gearing up for the new moon tomorrow. But the moon is going to be forming some aspects in the morning. Trining up to the north node can be a good morning for routine, health, diet, and work. Also sextiling Venus, a good morning for connecting to the central enjoyments of life, which is, of course, what this whole day is about with the moon in Taurus. Really connecting to our senses and perhaps connecting to the now moment through our senses as well, which is often a key to meditative type of teachings. But here it can probably flow quite nice with Venus and perhaps even relationships and our values in general. And a square from Neptune, however, is going to require that conscious attention and conscious observation to connect to the now moment. Neptune has been retrograde, so there is this very dreaminess to the world right now, or to our environment. So working with that is always this new thing. And so working with it, I think, to the best of our ability today, connecting to, our senses, which will invoke the present moment, I think is a good idea. But taking it slow, flowing, letting go, and trusting again, which is, of course, Neptune. And then that square requiring that conscious effort to do so. Especially in this balsamic phase, because that's really what we want to do during this time, is really just kind of go within, reflect, and think about these new beginnings, how they're shaping up, and what we learned from the last lunar cycle as well, what areas we want to take into what new idea or what old ideas, what old concepts we want to bring into these new beginnings and new ideas that are shaping up. But yeah, receptive, low energy, very spiritual time, and using it to reflect, I think right now will be a good idea. So hope you guys have a nice day. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.